right. In this bitch, man. Lights on, cameras on, real nigga in this bitch. It's society recorded, so you know how the fuck I'm feeling. Episode 128, man. We on the grind 200. This shit don't stop for a motherfucking soul, man. I am that guy. I know why you here. You know why I'm here. Let's tap in and create motherfucking greatness, people. Welcome to the motherfucking show.
Welcome to Raw is
OG! Hatch, man, you know the fuck that is, man. Go play on me, man. DJ, hit me! Yes, sir. What's poppin' with y'all, man? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast, hosted by yours truly, OG. Now spinning the block for the bad bitches, man. I'm feeling horny. Was that TMI? But you know I'm up for the shit, man. I'm looking for the bad bitch. I'm single, man. Yeah, I'm single. Nigga had to cancel that bitch like me. All right, fuck that. Let them know I am the flyest, highest, coolest, smoothest motherfucking host of them all. OG! Hatch, you know the fuck it is, man. What's up with y'all, man? Hopefully out there looking good, feeling good, staying safe. You know, it's a lot of shit going on in the church. I tell you shit each and every motherfucking episode. I want to say shout out to everybody around the world, man. It's tapped in, join the conversation. I truly appreciate all the love and support. And I especially want to say shout out to all my people that's been tapped in since day motherfucking one. Without you guys, I'm just another guy. That wasn't enough. Without you guys, I ain't shit. Was that good enough, motherfucker? Without you guys, I ain't shit when it comes to this content creator shit, man. I'm doing it for you guys. And this shit started off as a self, you know what I'm saying, a way to be self-serving for my traumatic things and that I went through in my life. But as this show grows, as the years go by, I understand that this isn't just me. I can't be selfish with this shit no more, man. I got to be great for a lot of motherfucking people. So shout out to everybody that's been stuck with me since day motherfucking one. It's been through the ups and downs and the, you know what I'm saying, the low quality and the quality and experiencing the quality go up as we continue to drop these episodes. And so shout out to y'all. Real motherfucking talk. Round of applause for you guys. Real talk. Damn right, man. I truly appreciate y'all, man. It's the last show I want to get into, man. It's the last show on the motherfucking me document, man. It's this episode 128. Like I said, we're on the grind 200. This shit don't stop for a motherfucking me. So we motherfucking release these episodes like hotcakes, man. I'm a new no limit, dog. I don't know what to tell you. I gotta flood the market type shit. I'm not a social media guy. So I just got to flood the market with this great motherfucking content, man. We on the motherfucking roll right now. You know, before I dive into the docket, you know, in 2013, there was this phenomenon called the, Chirac drill music, the war in Chirac. You know, it includes Chief Keef, Pharoah Santana, Lil Reese, Ball Out. The War on Chirac, you know, that was a series that was covered by DJ Academic. So this was a thing back in 2013, 10 years ago. And those 10 years went by really motherfucking fast, right? You know, I went out last night, went to like a little bar type shit around the way, had a few drinks with somebody I knew. And we were just talking about, you know what I'm saying, 10-year class reunion coming up and shit like that. And you never truly think about how people's lives change. You know what I'm saying? In that decade, because that decade goes by so fast, and you lose contact with so many people, right? So you'd be surprised when motherfuckers pop up years later type shit, and they be looking rough as fuck. Like I ain't trying to make it seem like everybody balls. You know, niggas be growing up and living normal fucking life, going to work, taking care of their family, take care of themselves type shit. Niggas be having a source of income. But then you come across the niggas who was having. You know what I'm saying? Like you come across the niggas who was lit. Back in 2013, you get to 2023, niggas is looking, man, like damn. You know, I bring this up because I came across this video that of Lil Reese that was on Twitter like a day or two ago, probably even today type shit. I've been smoking so. And the nigga looks rough. We all know who Lil Reese came up with. Chief Keef, Lil Durk, Pharoah Santana, Capo, Ball Out, Tato, all the niggas, man. Lil Durk, all these niggas, Lil Reese was right there. And quite honestly, when all these niggas first came out, I'm not gonna lie to you, Lil Reese lyrically and rapping wise was better than all them niggas. Traffic was my shit. Of course, Chief Keef is my nigga, but Traffic was my shit. And I had always heard stories from Young Chop, like Lil Reese was the most talented nigga out of all of them. He just was in the streets. But when you fast forward to 2023, man, you look at, of course, Fredo's gone, Capo's gone. But Chief Keef is still Chief Keef. Like, Chief Keef has etched out his own little lane in hip-hop history type shit. He got a cult fan base type shit. He like one of them type, he one of them cult niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lil Durk is fucking huge mainstream. Lil Durk is one of the highest rappers in the game. Like, it blows my mind that Lil Durk is where he's at, but Lil Durk is one of the highest rappers in the game. And before Fredo died, Fredo was respected as an artist. Fredo was in Drake videos and shit. Like, niggas knew who Fredo was. And you look at Lil Reese, I used to always tell my little brother this, bro. When he was young and he was in school and shit. I used to be real with him, like, bro, don't be that nigga. Because there will be that nigga. That's guaranteed. There will be that nigga who was having that when you get older and shit start getting real for niggas and responsibilities start to mount the fuck up, it's gonna be that nigga who's down the fuck bad who was having before. Don't be that nigga. You much rather be the nigga that's having later in life than the nigga that was having when his mama was taking care of. And of course, Lil Reese is much older in life, but the point is, don't be a Lil Reese ass nigga. Not trying to disrespect Lil Reese, but the facts is the facts, my nigga. When it comes to the total poll of your homeboys, you at the bottom. Every year, this nigga getting shot with Dracos and shit. He looks rough. Nigga got a lopsided fro right now. It's 2023. Who the fuck has a lopsided? You know what I'm saying? Who has a lopsided fro in 2023? Nigga, like, what? Nigga, this is not back in the day. But he's down bad. And don't be the Lil Reese of your crew. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be the boss. I think that's the problem with a lot of shit that's going on in today's climate. Everybody wants to be the boss. Like, everybody can't be the boss. Everybody can't be calling shots, bro. It has to be a way of ordering this shit. It's just how this life shit really works. When everybody trying to be the boss, this is a lot of crash out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love the admiration and wanting to be better for yourself, but everybody ain't the boss, man. And when it comes to your crew, you have to accept that. You don't have to be the boss. But nigga, be one of them solid ass niggas that got a will of his own. Be a nigga that can hold his own. Be a nigga that can be respected for what the fuck he does. Don't be the bottom nigga that's just latching on because these niggas knew you from when y'all always going to the candy lady and shit. Don't be the nigga that niggas is showing sympathy, niggas is giving handouts to. You can control that shit is all I'm trying to really say. You know what I'm saying? So don't be the Lil Reese of the motherfucking crew, man. That's a depressing motherfucking me thing to look at when you see Chief Keef and Tato and Ball Out, Lil Durk, all these niggas just iced the fuck out looking nice. You know what I'm saying? Rolling Louds, all types of shit. You look at Lil Reese, this nigga still on O Block. This nigga still in Chicago getting shot. Come on, man. Come the fuck on, man. Yeah, want better for yourself at some point. Let's get to the motherfucking me document, man. We well 10 minutes into the motherfucking episode. Let's jump to the motherfucking me document, episode 128, thin line between genius and motherfucking insanity. You know, I want to get to Tiger Woods. For the people watching on YouTube at OGHatchTV, ring that bell, drop a comment, a like, subscribe to the channel, all the good shit from YouTube to say. My people that's tapped in audio on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Audible, etc., etc. I fuck with y'all, man. All streams matter. I truly appreciate it. Oh, major announcement. This podcast is actually is officially over 12,000 streams and views mark. That happened like a week and a half ago. I just kept forgetting to talk about it because I was trying not to focus on numbers and shit like that. I want to say thank you to everybody once again, man. No matter how you support the show, I truly appreciate it. But for the people watching on YouTube, you can see the first topic of the motherfucking day is Tiger Woods attends Hard On Thots University. Drop a wow, please.
Wow.
You know, I bring it up because I've talked about Tiger Woods multiple times on this platform. You know, so I told y'all how the whole scandal that kicked off of Tiger Woods, him cheating on his wife and shit. That all went south because of Tiger Woods. He was on some other shit with that whole situation. He could have just admitted that, yeah, nigga, I fucked up. Instead of trying to hide the shit and do all that, then you got the car crash and you got the pills and all that good shit. Tiger Woods had one of the biggest scandals in sports history. When you truly think about it, you got the Kobe Bryant shit, you got the Tiger Woods shit, you got the Lance Armstrong shit, You got the big Ben Roethlisberger shit. Like it's only the Ray Rice shit, Ray Lewis. Like it's only so many sports topics you can really compare the Tiger Woods scandal to. Like that shit was on every motherfucking news station in the world. He's one of the biggest fucking athletes ever. That shit was everywhere. His image was crystal clean, or was perceived to be crystal clean up until then because he wanted that. And he was doing dirt instead of just being a real nigga about his life. You know what I'm saying? Not even exposing he was fucking all these bitches, just trying to be normal. Niggas wasn't even tripped that he was getting some side pussy. But all his shit came crashing down because he couldn't come to the fact that he was getting some side pussy. Now, the reason I want to start the show off with Tiger Woods this week is because Tiger Woods had a girlfriend. You know, I pulled it up. Tiger Woods had a girlfriend. She's suing him for $30 million. Think about that. Tiger motherfucking Woods is being sued for $30 million motherfucking dollars by his ex-girlfriend. Now, the story is actually very fucking interesting. So apparently, the story is this. She is suing Tiger Woods because she was told she was locked out. She was out there with Tiger Woods, and somehow, some way, let me see if I can read it word for word for y'all. I don't even want to fucking, you know what I'm saying, misquote this shit. All right, so here we go. In the documents, her name is Erica Herman. Erica fucking Herman, the balls you got. And of course, this is a white woman. This ain't a sister. This ain't even a fucking, you know what I'm saying, Latina. You know what I'm saying? This is a fucking white woman. This is the balls on this white woman here. Erica Herman, Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend, who laid out the shady way he allegedly broke up with her and locked her out of the home she had lived with him for the past 6 years. In the documents, this is from Vlad TV as well, so I want to correct them as well. In the documents, Herman claims that she lived in Tiger's Hold Sound, Florida home for 6 years rent-free. This bitch was living in a mansion with Tiger Woods for rent-free, providing valuable services for Tiger. This is what this bitch is saying in her court documents to sue a nigga for $30 million. I was living with a nigga for 6 years rent-free, providing valuable services. Now, when I read that, that means you telling me, oh, so you was fucking Tiger Woods and living at his crib. Okay. So he was his bitch. Okay. Thank you. But she also says, however, last fall, Erica claims that Tiger's team convinced her to pack a suitcase for a short trip without Tiger, which is fucking crazy. How can somebody else convince you to take a trip without the nigga you fucking? That does not make sense, white woman, but let's proceed. Let's fucking proceed. She says, when she got to the airport, Erica claims that she was told she was locked out of the home and she couldn't go back. Erica also claims that Tiger's lawyer was present at the airport to offer to settle any outstanding issues between her and Tiger. Let me stop this. So you mean to tell me this nigga Tiger Woods, a nigga you was fucking and sucking for 6 years, living in his fucking mansion, rent motherfucking free, you fucking one of the biggest fucking athletes of fucking human history. This nigga broke up with you, sent you to an airport to provide you a way to wherever the fuck you want to go, sent his lawyer up there to make sure you got a bag out the situation. But you want more. But wait, there's more. There's fucking more. So also, Erica also claims that $40,000 in cash was taken from Tiger's home, and his team accused her of acquiring the money under shady circumstances. So basically, bitch, Tiger broke up with you because you stole $40K from him when he was letting you live with him and take and be around all this greatness for fucking free for a little piece of pussy. And you had the audacity to steal $40K. You get your little peasant ass the fuck out of here, bitch. I'm Tiger the fuck Woods. Oh, fuck is you talking about? The audacity of this white woman. But continue. Erica is suing Tiger's Trust, which is the title holder of his home, for $30 million. Erica claims that she and Tiger had an oral tenancy agreement that will allow her to live in the home for 5 years after they broke up.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Ain't no fucking way. What are you talking about? That don't make sense, ho. What nigga in they right motherfucking mind? I don't know any nigga. I don't give a fuck how much money a motherfucker got. You mean tell me that Tiger Woods agreed? You tell me Tiger the fuck Woods, not just Tiger Woods. Tiger the fuck Woods told you out his mouth that if you can live with me rent free, but when we break up, like you can stay for 5 years. Not till you get back on your feet. Not till you find your next apartment. Not till you even find the next dick you want to ride. Not until you find these things. And for 5 years, bitch, 5 of them, you want to go to school with me. Like you want to get your doctorate or some shit. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So then his people say, Tiger's team denied Erica's claims. Of course, that sounds like some bullshit. As they stated, she was only living with Tiger as his girlfriend. When they broke up, she was no longer welcome to live there. Now, that sounds like fucking life. I'm sorry. I don't see. That's the thing, bro. When you make it, when you own type shit, I think it's so hard to understand when people truly fuck with you for you type shit. I think it's impossible. I think it's truly impossible. Prime example, look at Jonathan Majors right now. Look at Jonathan Majors right now. I fuck with Jonathan Majors. Shout out to Jonathan Majors. Round of applause for Jonathan motherfucking Majors. All right, that's enough. Jonathan motherfucking Majors. 5 or 6 years ago. Nigga, fuck that. 2 years ago. He wouldn't have got no pussy for real, man. I'm being real. I'm not hating. I'm being 100% honest with you motherfuckers. I see it all on social media. There's a clear divide on whether or not ladies want to fuck with this nigga or not. It's one of the biggest divides I've ever seen, in the last, all my life, let me just say that. Any nigga that's ever been rich and famous and was on the cover of all these magazines and shit, especially the black man, it was always an enormous amount of women who were just, this nigga's the shit. It ain't like that with Jonathan Majors. A lot of women are saying they don't see what the fuck that everybody is seeing in this nigga. And I'm peeping game. So that's letting me know. When you take that piece of information and you apply that to this nigga's been in Hollywood for a minute. This nigga ain't never been the it guy. This nigga ain't never been the guy that bitches was saying they would fuck with. But now that this nigga's in Ant-Man and Marvel movies and Creed and, Devotion and Lovecraft Country and all these blockbuster A-list shit, now you starting to see all the women talking about this nigga's sexy. This the sexiest man in the world. This nigga the next Denzel. I seen a motherfucker say he was the next Denzel.
Wow.
But that's what it is. So think about you, Jonathan Majors, right now. He wasn't getting no fucking play. That nigga was Mike Jones. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all want me type shit. If Jonathan Majors meets a young woman right now, do you truly think she wants Jonathan Majors for Jonathan fucking Majors? Or does she want Jonathan Majors as Kane? Does she want Jonathan Majors as fucking Dame from Creed? Like, think NBA players. Do this bitch really like me because she think I'm the shit? Or do she want me because I can go fucking shake hands with LeBron and Kevin Durant and Steph Curry and, Ming will be mentioned in a rap song. Like, when you get on, bro, it has to be a mind game is what I'm really trying. It has to be a fucking mind game. Because in this case with Tiger motherfucking Woods, Tiger the fuck Woods, he's with this woman for 6 years. Doing what the fuck you would think he would do. Why would he have her pay for anything? Why would you have to go half on some rent? Bitch, I'm Tiger the fuck Woods. I'm a billionaire. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, you my girl. I'm taking care of you. I'm fucking with you heavy. But as soon as that shit fizzles out and that shit ends and you try to at least give her a severance package to go on her way because some bullshit will possibly come if you don't give her nothing. So you try to be ahead of things and give her a severance package to, at least go to Louis Vuitton and shop to you to your drop type shit. She says, no, nigga, I want 30 fucking million and I want to live in your house for 5 more years. That's not real love. I first started this whole podcast journey with episodes asking y'all, what the fuck is real love? You can't tell me money isn't everything. If a bitch can break up with you after a 6-year relationship and want to get 30 million out of you, that's not love, my nigga. She wanted your lifestyle, your money, and everything that came with being Tiger the fuck Woods pussy. She wanted to be the pussy that Tiger the fuck Woods was fucking because everything that he had was providing shit she could only imagine. So it has to be a lot. But Tiger Woods had officially went to Hard On Thots University. He's learned this fucking lesson. All you gotta do is let it be known with these hoes. Bitch, no. Get the fuck out of my house. Here's your little 40K here. You peasant hoe. You want to steal 40K? Here's 80. Fuck, I'll double it, bitch. Get your little peasant ass the fuck on. But it's wild that this is transcribed. Like this is how wild that this is happening. Tiger the fuck Woods. There's no way she's gonna win that 30. If she wins that 30 million, she got pictures on the judge or some shit like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Moving on though. Let's get into Kyrie the fuck Irving. Everybody's the fuck today. I want to get to Kyrie Irving, man. I want to play a little snippet of a clip that everybody, of course, it went viral a couple of days ago. Him on Twitch. Him, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even a rant. It was just Kyrie talking. And before I play the clip, fuck it. Let me play the clip first. I told you, man, Kyrie Irving's an interesting nigga, man. As more things come out in just everyday life, man, it's not even that the nigga, I'm not saying he be right about shit, but it just be like, yo, why was this shit such a big motherfucking deal, bro? Like, let me see if I can play this clip I want to play for y'all. All right, here we go.
Think you know who I am.
All right, here we go.
For 3 hours and you think you know who I am. You see a few posts. Oh, Kai's woke. Kai got it. Oh, Kai is, oh my goodness, he just doesn't fit into the mold of all of the other people. And then, man, he's different. He's crazy. He's arrogant. He's this. He's that. He's this. All from seeing me from 3 hours. You get all that. Kai, what's Kai going to do this summer? Does Kai like Dallas? What happened in Brooklyn? What happened in Boston? What happened in Cleveland? Why did you leave LeBron? Why did you leave Jason? Why did you leave Katie? Why did you leave all these people? For 3 hours.
Welcome to
all these legitimate questions. As if
OG
21 hours every day wasn't happening after that. Me. You would think that I'm the cancer in the locker room, as if basketball is an individual sport that one person is supposed to take blame for. It's 15 guys on the team, and I'm the one cancer in the room. That's what it's portrayed as. That's what you guys get. That's what they have fun doing. That's why these older, bitter gentlemen and women keep my name in their mouths every day. For 3 hours, and you think you know who I am.
Now, in that video, obviously he said a lot of things. There's another part of that video that I couldn't find, where he's talking about how can he be happy when he knows there's kids in the Congo, making Teslas and shit like that. Kyrie Irving, man, it's not so much of his own doing. It's more so this whole Ja Morant shit. Why the fuck does Kyrie Irving make so much sense now? Like, I never thought the nigga was a bad guy. I always just thought the nigga didn't know how to say the shit he truly wanted to say without pissing everybody off. That's only thing I ever had a problem with. He's mismanaging his platform type shit. That's the only thing I ever had a problem with. But it's like when I reflect on the shit that I had problems with, that shit is so minuscule to a nigga toting pistols. Everything that Kyrie Irving ever said makes so much sense now. Because he's not a bad guy. When I see him doing this shit on Twitch and shit like that, of course you're going to get Stephen A's and shit like that responding, flaring his nose up and shit, sweating, veins and shit popping out his fucking forehead. I don't understand why certain niggas have a problem with Kyrie Irving. It's clear that certain niggas have issues with Kyrie. Maybe there's some shit behind the scenes that went down. Maybe that's what it is. So you know that they going to have certain reactions to this shit. But this wasn't a rant from Kyrie Irving. This was this nigga just talking like, yo, why would niggas say I'm the cancer of the motherfucking team? There's 15 niggas on the team. Like, you niggas, he's saying, you niggas don't know me. And I think we forget that we don't know these people, fam. As much as niggas done watch LeBron James since 2003 for the last 20 years, we don't know that nigga, man. We know the highlights of that nigga life. We don't know that nigga, though. We didn't know Kobe, bro. We don't know Michael Jordan. We don't know none of these niggas. All we know is these niggas got kids. We know these niggas play basketball. And these niggas got other, business adventures. We don't know these niggas as people. That's why they always say you never truly want to meet your idol type shit. Because you don't know that person. So I feel Kyrie. You see me play for 3 hours. 3 days out the week type shit? 4 days out the week for a few months out the year? And you think you know me. Because before Kyrie Irving would have, so I say before like, 2-3 years ago, before 2020, 2019, I would have never even known that Kyrie Irving felt how he felt about all the shit he talk about now. Because I only knew that nigga for 3 hours. I knew he had some crazy ass handles. You know what I'm saying? His layup package was nasty. You know what I'm saying? That nigga could hit a crazy ass clutch jump shot. I didn't know this nigga was this deep thought type of nigga. I know he was this smart. I didn't know he was all this shit. I didn't know he was quote unquote woke. I didn't know this shit. So now there's more information comes to the table, I still can't jump out the window and act like I know who the fuck this nigga is. Because he's telling me, you don't know who the fuck him. It's the same way with people who don't know me personally and listen to this podcast. As much as I try to be, upfront and have my personal life dived all into this show, a motherfucker that truly don't know me, nigga, you don't know me. Just listen to and watching me for an hour of my show, you can't say you fucking know me, bro. Because you probably don't even get the inside jokes. You don't even get certain shit I'm saying. You don't even get certain words I'm using. It's only a select motherfuckers who actually know Hatch through and through that actually can say they get what the fuck I'm truly saying. Because I can be saying some shit that can offend certain people, and I'm not trying to offend nobody. But the people that know me would be like, nah, he's actually saying this. And they'll view me as something totally different to somebody who's only watched 1 hour of my fucking show. So Kyrie Irving, it's crazy how much sense this nigga truly is starting to make now. It's wild what a nigga toting a pistol can make you reflect back on and be like, yo, why this nigga Kyrie Irving getting so much hate anyway? Because all the hate that nigga was getting, that shit should have been given to motherfucking me Ja Morant. And I'm not trying to dive back into that because that story getting kind of played out. I feel like I didn't talk about that nigga way too much to be honest with you. I don't want to pile on to a nigga losing, possibly losing endorsements and stuff like that. I truly don't. But it's crazy how much sense Kyrie is starting to fucking make to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Moving on though. I want to get into this question I have for you guys. Why are hip hop artists not viewed as artists? You know what I mean? When I say that, like, when it comes to hip hop, it's very weird. Anybody in hip hop, for some reason, we expect the things that come out of their mouth in their rap musics and their lyrics and stuff like that to be true to the core. We don't do that with R&B. We don't do that with country. We don't do that with rock, pop, punk, reggae, Afro beats. We don't do that shit with none of those other genres of music. We don't do that with any other category of art, any other form of art. When it comes to actors, when you see Keanu Reeves and fucking John Wick headshotting 100 niggas every movie, you don't expect that nigga to live that life. When you see motherfuckers, a painter, and his painting is blood and guts and dead bodies and, gory and shit, we don't look at that nigga as being a sick, maniacal person. We look at the art for what it is. We dive into the layers of the art. But when it comes to hip-hop, and I'm not even, of course you can dive into the racial aspect of it when you got a bunch of black men on camera, toting pistols and all that tombo. Yeah, nigga, we just slid on your block. Now his mama's crying shit. Those things, it gets magnified. People take it more serious than they take anything else. Like niggas didn't look at Wesley Snipes like he was a real vampire slayer. Like he was really walking the streets at night looking for vampires. He had 3 fucking Blade movies. Damn good ones. But we appreciate the art form. When it comes to comics, these actors, these other musicians, painters, when it comes to these sports figures that's doing art, when we look at their form, their sport, or anything they're doing as art, we never dive away from them being artists. I was just talking about Kyrie Irving. When Kyrie Irving is playing basketball, people acknowledge that as a form of art. He's an artist. He views himself as an artist. And the way he plays, I see it. But when it comes to hip hop, we don't give them the nod of being artists. We call them rappers. You ever peep that? They call R&B singers R&B artists. country artists, pop artists, rock artists. It's hip hop rapper. Have you ever peeped that? We don't view, and I want to say we, I'm talking about the fucking masses, the niggas that's trying to put cases on niggas. They don't view rappers as artists. They view these niggas as fucking rappers, thugs, gangs. They don't view them as a group of artists getting together. They don't view them like that. You go back to the hippie movement. Them niggas was artists. What the fuck was they? They were smoking in large groups of them out with mobbing the streets with motherfuckers. They were artists. But I noticed that, and it's like, it's wild because that's how you see niggas is getting tripped up. You know what I'm saying? That's how you see these niggas getting tripped the fuck up. You seen motherfucking Paul Pierce, when he jumped out the window trying to defend Ja Morant, he said, we don't look at these hip hop people any different. They making millions off glorifying this image. And as fucked up as he was trying to use it as an example to support Ja Morant, it's actually a way to support the fucking hip hop artists because they're using an image. They're portraying an image. This is a character. None of these niggas is truly living their life. Now, it's a few of these new niggas, these young niggas, who was growing up thinking that these niggas was actually living their life that's crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Who just got locked up? What was the little prankster nigga? He don't think he was a rapper, but what's the little prankster nigga name? Nas, EBK or BBK or some shit like that. Nigga was at the airport threatening to shank niggas. Now he got arrested for second degree murder type shit. See, these niggas thought that these niggas actually doing this shit they was listening to growing up. That shit was not real. Just why this shit is WWE type shit, my nigga. We even look at WWE people as artists. That's an act. That's a form of art. But we never look at hip hop artists as fucking artists. They're rappers. We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. No, nigga, why you're not against artists? Hip hop artists to be motherfucking exact. But I think that's one of the big nods to why you get these court cases like YSL. You know, so you had the Boosie trial. You had all these other cases in hip hop with these rappers and their lyrics and shit is being used. You don't see lyrics being used for any R&B singers. You know what I'm saying? No country artists, pop artists. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. Reggae art. Their lyrics won't be used in that shit. Lyrics are always being used in hip hop because they don't view hip rappers as fucking artists, bro. They view y'all as niggas who, you know what I'm saying, telling a real story. You know what I'm saying? They don't view niggas as that. That's why they try to do the whole shit with NWA. They don't view that shit as art. They don't view it. They view that shit as some thug, coonery bullshit. So they would never give rappers the nod as actually being artists. That's why niggas cross the fuck over, I assume, the pop and all that. Because they won't get the nod of being creative artists until they jump the fuck out of that hip-hop genre. Real talk. But moving on, man. You know, I want to get into this. What do you do when your idols don't give a fuck about their legacy? What do you do? How should you feel about that? You know, the reason why I bring it up is because I seen a clip that's going viral right now of Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, he had some niggas with him. They ran down on Jake Paul. Jake Paul took off running like Forrest Gump. Ever since Jake Paul lost that match, his balls starting to shrivel up a little bit. I don't know what the fuck happened. I guess he thought he would never lose. I guess he really thought Tommy Fury was pussy. I don't know. But ever since he lost, his balls have shriveled up into his chest type shit. The reason why I asked that question, what do you do when your idols don't care about their legacy, is because, you know, for a long time, I was in lockstep with Floyd Mayweather, man. Like, I got it. Like, once he retired, he was still doing exhibition matches, still pulling like 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, just for some little fake ass exhibition sparring matches with niggas, knock them out at the end type shit, crowd go crazy. He keep doing that. That's not like a one-time thing, that's like a 2-3 time a year type shit for Floyd Mayweather. The more recent one that took place like a week ago, he did it and the crowd was empty. Like, I never thought in my life I would see Floyd Mayweather lace up some gloves and go somewhere. It was the zoo shit. It was the zoo shit with Tommy and now they had their little fighting shit where Tommy got her ass beat. which I knew that. I don't know why motherfuckers act like now he can't fight. I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know what the fuck be going on with that. But Floyd Mayweather was the main event. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it was with Zeus, so I didn't expect shit. I don't look at Zeus as MTV or nothing like that. I look at Zeus as like a nigga just started that shit. His bedroom type shit. Like, I don't think Zeus is that. I know they generated some money type shit, but as far as top-notch quality of a production, fuck no. They still new in the game. They still got time to grow. And they growing rapidly. So it's huge shout to Lemieux Plummer. But that audience was empty. And I never thought I would see Floyd Mayweather lace up some gloves and nobody's there to watch. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody wants to see if the old man still got it. Because he's diluting his own fucking legacy. He was never liked anyway. The best plan for Floyd really was just to go the fuck on about his business. You know what I'm saying? And go on about his motherfucking business and just keep stacking his money and be a huge promoter. That was probably the best out for Floyd Mayweather. He tried to show with Gervonta and all that, but I don't think that is really playing out the way it should. But he's still doing his exhibition, dilute his own legacy, and people is really, they done with the nigga. So that took place, and then a few days later, you get the shit with Jake Paul. It's like, my nigga, you damn it. Well, he like 40-something. He closer to 50 than he close to 30. So it's like, bro, what are you truly doing, Floyd? I can't imagine seeing, you know what I'm saying, who else I fuck with? I can't imagine seeing Kobe, rest in peace, for me, Kobe. I can't imagine seeing Kobe running down on niggas. You know, it just comes to a certain point in life where it's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing, Floyd? How can I, as a fan, I got hard work, dedication tattooed on me, my nigga, because of that nigga. Like, I'm not ashamed to admit that. Throughout my times of not having my dad growing up, my nigga, I was looking for examples of men who's against all odds. You know what I'm saying? Who nobody likes, who's against. Because that's how I view myself, as a nigga who's against all odds that nobody truly likes. I was looking for that, so I gravitated towards the Kobe's. I gravitated towards motherfucking Floyd Mayweather. I gravitated towards 50 Cent. These are the niggas I see a lot of myself in. But when I see Floyd Mayweather, it's like, what are you doing? I'm a nigga who look at you like as one of them guys, Mount Rushmore type shit. What are you doing? Now I ain't talking about the sport of boxing. I'm talking about the nigga in life. You on the Mount Rushmore of life. What the fuck are you doing running down on Jake Paul? What was you gonna do? What was you gonna do? Because when I look back and I reflect on the last 10 years of Floyd Mayweather's life, I can't really look at too many times where I was sitting back like, yeah, big Floyd, nigga. I don't know. He getting the checks is the checks, my nigga. I'm always gonna salute a nigga getting $300 million for a 60-minute event. I'm always gonna be happy about that. Round of applause just for that. That's enough though. But when it comes to all the other headlines, I can't remember any other time I was like, big Floyd, nigga. And not the little, nigga. Everything that I've seen about Floyd Mayweather in the last 10 years, bro, it's really just, I just been like, man, he getting paid, though. I can't keep saying that. Because at a certain point in time, nigga, what's your legacy truly going to be? I was with you when you said, you know what I'm saying, legacy don't pay bills. I was with you with that shit. I was cool with it. Because I know you just talking shit. You just trying to get your lick back. Niggas is trying to say you was crashing out. When you nigga, 300 million is 300 million. But now your audience is empty. That didn't happen before. Ever. Now you running down on young white dudes. For what? You want to fight Jake Paul now? That's where we at in the Floyd Mayweather career. That's where we at with the Floyd Mayweather timeline. You got fucking Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia doing fucking press conferences. And the same night, you got Floyd Mayweather running down on fucking Jake Paul. Come on, man. You supposed to be next to Tank Davis, man. Leonard Ellerbe was. I don't even know how that situation works out because Leonard Ellerbe is the president and CEO of Mayweather Promotions. As far as I'm concerned, Gervonta Tank Davis ain't got shit to do with Mayweather Promotions no more. So I don't know if he just, you know what I'm saying, still fuck with Leonard like that. Leonard's a good guy type shit. But I don't know. But Floyd was supposed to be right there. You got a stage where Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins over there with Ryan Garcia but you out there running down on Jake Paul instead of being right there next to fucking Tank Davis. What's your legacy now, my nigga? Because everything now is about your fucking daughter, fucking NBA YoungBoy. Come on, man. What are we truly doing? Let's talk about it, my nigga. What are we truly fucking doing? You boxing fucking nobodies and nobody gives a fuck England and motherfucking me and nobody's watching this shit. You doing fucking fight bouts on Zeus Network, my nigga. Not everybody watching that bullshit. Couldn't even find it. Don't even see clips on YouTube.
Wow.
Nobody's in the crowd. Who the fuck? What are you doing? Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson fucking senior citizens IHOP fucking discount heavyweight title fight had more people in the fucking crowd than yours did.
Wow.
Let's talk about it, my nigga. What are you doing? Are you not? Are you the greatest ever or what?
Wow.
Are you? Because you're not doing GOAT like shit. Remember how I said Lil Wayne's the last superstar in hip-hop to move like a superstar?
Wow.
Do you really think Floyd Mayweather's moving like the GOAT? Drop another fucking wow because I want it.
Wow.
Is he moving like the GOAT to y'all? One thing about Michael Jordan, nigga move like a GOAT. You don't see him. Only time you see him is on some executive shit with the Hornets, or that nigga out playing golf with a cigar in his mouth, or you see a picture of that nigga eyes red as fuck off the hand damn. Moving like the GOAT. Moving like the fucking GOAT. Oh, LeBron did what? Hey, drop another movie on that bitch ass nigga. Moving like the fucking GOAT. You're not doing that, Floyd. Fucking bitch ass nigga, man. Moving on, man. You know, I want to get to Evil Baby Mamas, man. You know, I come on this podcast plenty of times and let the friends of the show know. You see the merch. Let all the friends of the show know, man. My biggest fear in life is having a baby by the wrong woman. And, you know, I came across, and also, excuse me, you know, I told you with this football shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm back on the football shit, and I really like Jamar Chase. Like, when it comes to best wide receiver in the game, to me, it's Jamar Chase. I know Justin Jefferson is that nigga. I love Justin Jefferson as well. But it's something different about Jamar Chase. To me, Jamar Chase, that nigga hard to take. He hard to bring down. If you just get the ball in his hands type shit, he can crib that motherfucker. Justin Jefferson, he a route motherfucker, but I think Jamar Chase is a route motherfucker and more. He's tougher than me. That's just me, but I fuck with both. You can't lose with either one of them motherfuckers. But I came across this post that this girl made. His baby mom, I should say. And it's a picture of Jamar Chase, allegedly, because I don't see his face. You only see this nigga back, and I don't know what the fuck Jamar Chase back look like. I follow nigga on IG and all, but I ain't looking at him like that. But this is her name. It's Amber. Let me see. It's Ambar Nicole. It's Ambar Nicole. So the picture of this nigga in bed, laid over and shit. Oh, you see his back. Now it says, now, Mr. Chase, you have some skeletons in your closet. I know the real you. Stop dodging the course and responsibility. You know yourself. I have multiple videos that will end your career in one post. I'll have my attorney at the Bengals facility in 2.5 seconds. You know what's up. Now, what the fuck is that? Like for real, man. Let's take let's strip this shit. I want this segment alone. I want to strip this segment of all the jokes, the bullshit, the ignorance. And I want to talk about like just common sense. Like, let's really talk about this, man. Like, Jamar Chase is one of the top players in the NFL. Now, I don't know what dirt she got on Jamar Chase. I don't know what the fuck he did. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know if that's true that she got shit on him. That could just be a motherfucker trying to blackmail, just trying to, diminish his light type shit. It don't matter what the fuck it is. When you got a baby by somebody that's on, what possesses people to try to take the bag out the picture? You trying to take food out your baby's mouth by posting shit like that. What makes you think niggas is gonna respond to that friendly? Bitch, you ain't got no money. Bitch, go get your lawyers. I bet my lawyers do better work. I'm fucking Jamar Chase. I'm one of the best players in football. I bet my lawyers gonna beat your lawyers the fuck up. I bet. But it's like, without even going to that point, I understand that relationships don't always work. But what do you think you are accomplishing? Now, when you say show up to the course and take care of responsibility, I'm assuming it's over some child shit, you know what I'm saying? Probably some babies, child support type shit for the baby type shit. Maybe that's the case. But you doing this ain't a good look for you in court. How are you blackmailing? That's why I said I can't have a baby by the wrong woman. I can't imagine having a baby by a woman who weaponizes their child. Wait a minute, she's weaponizing her child and broadcasting on national platform and also hinting at the fact this nigga that y'all love and care about. Yo, Bengals, this nigga y'all thinking about giving that bag to? Y'all better dig deep into his history type shit. Bitch, you're taking food off the plate for your own kid. Even if the shit is true, even if this nigga is the dirtiest nigga you know in your life, keep that shit in between y'all. Keep that shit in between y'all until that nigga retire. You should use that nigga, soak up all that shit from him. If he fucking on you and still doing this shit, all right, fuck on him still. Or if you don't want to fuck on him, don't fuck on him no more. But don't air his shit out. Because the picture I'm seeing, he clearly, y'all was in the bed. I don't know how old that picture is. How you fucking on a nigga saying you're going to expose a nigga? How you doing it? How can you sit there with a straight face knowing that you typing this shit up? You about to expose a nigga that just nut on your face. How can you typing that shit up and this nigga nut in your pussy? He can shot your club. You just had this nigga baby. Like that shit don't mean nothing to these people. You done had this man baby. This man gave you gift of life and you exposed this nigga for what? For what? For fucking what? For what? Why? For whom? You felt good after that? But this is what I be talking about. But I can't, and I'm not Jamar Chase. You know, I'm a normal nigga. You know, I got shows, but I'm a normal nigga. You know, I got a few magazine features, but I'm a normal nigga. I'm a college graduate, I'm a normal nigga. You know what I'm saying? I bounced back like elastic, but I'm a normal nigga. You know what I'm saying? I balled like Kobe in 06, but I'm a normal nigga. I can't have a baby by a woman who weaponizes children. I can't. I can't do that, fam. Like, you don't know how happy I was. I just got some pussy last night and I wore condoms. I was like, oh my God. Like, nigga. like, I ain't even trying to be funny, nigga, but I was so proud of myself when I woke up this morning. I looked in the mirror, I said, you is that nigga. You finally learning lessons. I was so happy about that. Because my biggest fear is having a baby by a woman that the future's not there. And the future's never there with a woman that weaponizes fucking children, bro. I'm sorry. That's just the fucking facts, bro. You can take it how the fuck you want, but that's the motherfucking facts, man. Real motherfucking talk. Moving on, man. God damn. That shit was crazy. Bitch weaponizing her child on that nigga, man. That shit crazy. Let's talk about the Rain Man. Rain Man, Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp, former Seattle Supersonic. News came out that he was arrested, involved in a alleged drive-by shooting. Now, when this news came out, I had to talk about this on the docket. I'm like, this nigga named Rain Man. He had let them fucking bullets rain on niggas. Like, this nigga, it was written. It was written. The script was written, goddammit. But this story it also came out right around this whole job and rent shit. Right around Gilbert Arenas started resurfacing, you know what I'm saying, giving advice to Ja Morant. And then news breaks that fucking NBA legend gets locked up being involved in a fucking drive-by shooting. Now, to be fair, I did see another report that said that what actually happened was, and I seen this from Say Cheese. I don't know how credible Say Cheese is, but I seen it from Say Cheese that what happened was some property was stolen from Sean Kemp's car. And Sean Kemp tracked it down. And when he tracked it down, the suspect had a gun and started shooting at Sean Kemp, and Sean Kemp started shooting back. I also did see from Bleacher Report yesterday that Sean Kemp was released and will not be charged with anything. So that kind of lends credence to what Say Cheese was talking about. But I want to talk about gun control in the NBA. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because not because I don't think niggas should have pistols or nothing, not because I don't think these niggas don't have guns. Like, it's always been known that athletes have guns. I can't remember the basketball player off the top of my head, but he was playing with a gun. He had a hunter rifle. He accidentally killed his homeboy. He accidentally shot him and everything, killed him, and he had lied about something. He lied about the gun or something. He tried to hide the gun or something, and he ended up doing some prison time. I forget the nigga name on top of my head, but he did a Vlad TV interview, and that's how I found out about him. But it's always been known that athletes have guns. I mean, people have guns, period. So if a broke nigga can have a gun, why would a nigga that's worth millions have artillery type shit? The reason why I bring up gun control in the NBA is because I can see it coming very soon. Those will be more ads or and commercials that you will see from the NBA coming very fucking soon. It only makes sense. When gambling and shit started becoming legal in more and more states, you start seeing the Ray Allens and shit like that on the fucking NBA gambling commercials. You see these things. When I'm looking at the whole Ja Morant situation, now I'm not sure if they're going to have Ja Morant be the spokesperson for the shit. Maybe not so soon, but maybe down the line. But I'm pretty sure when you have one of the biggest stars in your game, you know what I'm saying, get in trouble and make national headline news when it involving guns, and it's alleged that he may be suspended for 50 games at least because he was possibly carrying a gun on team airports, having a gun at team facility, possibly having this gun at, you know what I'm saying, the arena type shit. These are all things that are very fucking serious. When you also tie that with, around the same time, news comes out that an NBA legend is involved in a fucking drive-by shooting, no matter if he's guilty or not, you have to address these things. Because what is the first thing that gets announced when you hear the Sean Kemp shit? Former NBA legend, former NBA star, like NBA. You can't see shit about Ja Morant that won't say NBA Memphis Grizzlies guard Ja Morant. Like, NBA is going to have to do something about the gun control about that. And I think it's interesting because we all know how gun control is a very crucial fucking topic in this country. You got the people who's for guns, people who aren't for guns. People want to take away guns. People want to keep, you know what I'm saying, bringing in the AKs and Dracos and shit. The gun law is something that's very, very important and very big in this fucking country. People feel they have the right to bear arms. You know how I feel about guns. I don't think that I don't think it should be illegal, you know what I'm saying, to bear arms and nothing like that. I just say from my own personal, you know what I'm saying, my own personal feeling about the shit, I don't want nothing to do with none of that shit. Because when the gun's in the household, you're more likely to die by that gun. That's just statistics. You know what I'm saying? To me, certain shit, you have certain shit around you, certain shit gonna come find you. You know what I'm saying? You can't die in a car accident if you ain't riding in cars, my nigga. That's just how this shit go. That's how I feel about it. So I'm not against motherfuckers bearing arms. I just say when guns is involved, stupid shit happen. So it has to be you have to be very responsible when dealing with fucking pistols and things of that nature. But I do believe the NBA will have to say something about this, bro. Like, Adam Silver can't stay quiet. He ain't said shit about the Ja Morant situation yet. He ain't said shit about this Sean Kemp shit yet. He don't really say shit until shit die out and then he try to hand out some weak ass punishment. He's going to have to say something very soon, and I believe the NBA is going to have to say something very soon when it comes to guns. And I want to see how that impacts their bottom line if they say the wrong thing. When I say the wrong thing, it may not be something that affects us directly. When it comes to these big, weird corporations and shit, they got business deals with and all that good shit, it could start affecting bottom dollar, man. Like, this shit could be much bigger than what the fuck I even think it is. And it could be nothing. It could just be me, you know what I'm saying, diving too much into it, trying to look for a story and some shit. But just off top of my head, I feel like that's something that's going to have to be addressed, is the gun control and gun responsibility and all that shit, because this shit is getting out of hand. I haven't seen too many stories like this, back to back to back to back. Ja Morant had like 7 stories involving guns, and then now you got NBA legends and shit like that being involved with guns and storylines like that. So they gotta say something, man. We're in a very peculiar moment for the NBA. All the stars and shit is hurt. Niggas getting locked up with guns. Like it ain't the 80s where niggas was on crack. It ain't the 80s. But damn it, when you talking about pistol play, you rather have some crackheads and some motherfucking assassins, my nigga. Real talk. So NBA gonna have a lot on their hands with that shit. Real motherfucking talk. I think that's all I got on the motherfucking docket, man. Yeah, that's all I got. Let me just double check. We got Tiger Woods attends Hard On Thots University. Why is Kyrie Irving making sense now? Why are hip-hop artists not viewed as artists? When are your idols don't care about the legacy? Evil baby mama striking again. Rain Man ain't playing. And gun control in the fucking NBA. Yep, that's all I got on the motherfucking docket, man. Great fucking show, I'll tell you that much. I'll double back to something I said earlier. I'll let y'all know, man, I went out last night, stuff like that, like a little it was like main event. It was like shit called, it's like David and Buster's out here type shit. But I went to the bar area and shit like that. It's literally across the street from the crib, so I just stepped in there type shit. It's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, y'all know me. I've been tapped in on the podcast and for a while now. And man, I'm not the nigga the outgoing ass nigga. I'm not saying I'm a lame ass nigga. I don't do shit. I'm the type of nigga, bro. When I do things, I do some solo shit and I be in and out. Like if I want to go to like an art museum or something, I go do that by myself and be in and out. I don't go to a movie. I go see movies and shit by myself. I'm not the nigga, the night owl nigga. I don't want to go to no clubs. I don't want to go to no bars. I don't want to go to none of that shit. That shit don't really interest me like that. But I told myself 2023 would be the year that, I'm not saying I'm be a club hopping ass nigga. I'm going to no clubs, but 2023 will be the year that I put myself out there more visually. I want motherfuckers to see my face. I want people to see the brand. I want people to see, OG motherfucking Hatch. OG the fuck Hatch. I want people to see me, bro. Like last night felt good, just people to see me. People, of course, people look at me. I'm like one of the biggest niggas everywhere I go type shit. So people gonna look at me regardless. And I look good type shit. You know what I'm saying? I had that shit on, so I look good, smell good type shit, felt good. You know what I'm saying? Shit I be telling y'all. But it was good. I felt good getting out there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the real reason I'm bringing it up is because for years, I was saying these things. For years, I was saying, yo, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna do this, do that. And of course, one time I'll go out, 2 times maybe I'll go out. But the thing is, it's so easy to fall back into that comfort zone and knowing what to expect when you do certain things. A lot of times when you go out, the unexpected takes place. And like I told y'all many moons ago, the only thing I'm scared of in life is the unexpected. I'm a nigga, I have to plan for everything. I have to control everything. If I can't control my environment, I don't want to go. But it's taking a lot for me to branch out and say, you know what, now fuck that. We changing that shit around because I know there's greatness inside of me. I know there's greatness on this show, the potential for this fucking show. And yeah, I know how much I hate the word potential. Because potential is just saying that it ain't that right now. Because this show is not as great as I want it to be. The level that what I see when I go to sleep at night, when I wake up in the morning, the vision I got for this show is not there yet. It's nowhere near it. But that reminds me of how motherfucking great I truly inspire to be. And I can't keep holding myself back like I have been for the past couple of years. So I'll say all that to say, man, for everybody that's tapped in, all the friends of the motherfucking show, everybody that has anything that they want to do, anything that they've been saying as their New Year's resolution for years and you never truly stuck with it type shit. Man, do that shit right now, nigga. It's March, nigga. Do that shit, nigga. It don't matter what day, do that shit. Because we all know what we need to do to change our life type shit. We all know. Well, it's just a lot of times that shit takes a lot of time, grind, and effort. And a lot of times we don't be disciplined enough to actually go through with that shit. It just starts with the first attempt, my nigga. That's all I'm truly trying to say. So that being said, my advice to all the friends of the show, man, do the things that you always want to do. Do the things that you know you need to do to better yourself. Don't do the things that come easy to you. Don't do the things that make you the most comfortable. Do the things that you know you need to do to better your motherfucking self, to become the person you truly think you could be. Because we all think we can be something. But until we actually put in the work to become that person, we'll never truly know that we can become that great individual we all think we can be. That's just real motherfucking talk. From my lips to your motherfucking ears, man. Real talk. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the motherfucking me show right there. Great fucking episode, 128. You know, on the grind 200. This shit don't stop for a motherfucking soul. Yeah, man. I think that's all I motherfucking got. So for all the real niggas in the back, all the bad bitches, please come up front, turn around and start shaking that ass. DJ, hit me! You know, man, as we wrap up the motherfucking episode, man, you know how I give it up. You know what I'm saying? It's all love these ways. Never let them sidetrack you with the bullshit. Always keep the main thing the main thing. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay sane. And holla at y'all motherfuckers next episode. Peace. You know, man, I shouldn't have drunk as much as I did last night. Man, I ain't get no fucking sleep, dog. Motherfuckers ain't hopping to bed till like 2. Motherfuckers had to hop back up at 5:30. Tossing and turning, man. I ain't get no fucking sleep, man. That's the thing when you got motherfuckers sleeping over at your crib type shit, man. That shit don't be comfortable. I don't give a fuck with nobody. I don't do that whole cuddly, muddly shit, bitch. I'm too savage, 6'4". Bitch, I'm rolling on through my bed. This king size bed is full of bitch. I sleep wild, ho. I'm wrestling in my sleep. ankle pick. That shit don't be comfy, man. So I ain't get no fucking sleep last night. Fucking back locking up and shit, man. This is the shit I do for y'all, man. I come here to do this shit for y'all, man. Y'all the peeps. Now that I'm done with this shit, man, I gotta put out some fucking clips on TikTok and social media for last episode, man. I've been slacking on that shit, man. So new clips and shit will be coming very soon for the monthly episodes, the visual episodes. This episode will be dropping on motherfucking time, man. But with that being said, I'll y'all in this episode, man. I'm out this motherfucker. Peace.
Welcome to Raw is
OG! Hatch, man, you know the fuck it is, nigga. Go play on me, man.